The sound of tires screeching just a little broke the quiet morning. Blue and red lights flashed behind a black Bentley parked neatly on the side of a smooth road in a wealthy part of Atlanta, Georgia. It was early, just after sunrise, and the streets were still sleepy. Officer Kevin Brooks stepped out of his police car. He looked like he was already annoyed, his eyes locked on the Bentley as he adjusted his belt and rested his hand on his gun like it was part of him. In his mind, something didn't sit right. A black man driving that kind of car in this neighborhood? Nope. Not normal to him. Inside the car sat Marcus Jones. Calm, silent. He looked like he had 100 places to be, and none of them included being pulled over this morning. His face didn't show fear, but it showed that he'd been through this before. Brooks knocked on the window sharply. Marcus rolled it down slowly. License and registration. Brooks barked. Marcus nodded. Sure, I'm reaching into my glove box now. Okay. Brooks didn't respond. Just stared. Marcus handed over everything. What are you doing out here? Brooks asked. Driving to work. Where do you work? Downtown. Brooks narrowed his eyes. Doing what? Marcus gave a polite smile. You'll find out in a second. Brooks walked back to his car and typed in the information. Suddenly, his eyes widened. Marcus Jones, Georgia's state attorney. His throat went dry. Back in a Bentley, Marcus was calmly recording everything with his phone. Brooks came back trying to act cool. Mr. Jones, everything checks out. Just a routine stop. Marcus stepped out, tall and confident. Routine or racist? Brooks froze. The badge, the suit, the calm voice. He knew he'd just messed up big time. Marcus held up his state ID. You pulled over the wrong black man today, and the camera didn't miss a second of it. By noon, the video was all over social media. State attorney pulled over for driving while black. This is why we still march. Marcus didn't post the video himself. He just sent it to his assistant, Simone, who knew exactly what to do. Simone uploaded it with a simple caption. Guess what happened on my boss's way to work? The internet exploded. Meanwhile, Officer Brooks was sitting in his patrol car, sweat rolling down his back. His phone kept buzzing. Texts from fellow officers. Some were jokes, some were warnings. Back at the state attorney's office, Marcus was sipping coffee. Cool as ever. His team watched the video on a big screen, jaws open. He really said that car didn't look like yours? Simone asked. Marcus nodded. He did. And now he's about to find out just how much power you've got. That afternoon, a meeting was called with the police chief, the mayor, and a few top officials. Marcus sat at the head of the table. He played the video on a projector. No one said a word until it ended. The police chief looked embarrassed. Mr. Jones, I sincerely apologize for what happened. Officer Brooks will be placed on immediate leave while we open an internal investigation. Marcus leaned forward. That's not enough. I want full training reissued to every officer in this city on racial profiling. And I want Brooks removed from the force, not suspended, fired. If I had been just any other black man that morning, this could have gone very differently. The mayor nodded. We'll take care of it. I promise you that. Marcus stood up. See that you do. Instant justice wasn't always possible, but today it was. 2 days later, Officer Brooks found himself standing in front of a panel. His badge sat on the table in front of him. He was quiet now. No tough guy act. No smart remarks, just a man who'd been caught treating someone unfairly because of skin color. They read out the findings. They showed the video. They listed his past complaints. There were several. Marcus didn't attend the hearing. He didn't need to. The people had already spoken. The next day, Brooks was officially fired. And that wasn't the end of it. Marcus held a press conference. Cameras flashed. Reporters shouted questions. He stood tall, the same calm voice he always had. I didn't speak out just because I'm a state attorney. I spoke out because this happens to people who don't wear suits, who don't drive Bentleys, who don't have titles. This system has to change, and we're going to start here. The crowd clapped. Simone stood off to the side, beaming. "You did it." Marcus looked at her. "We're just getting started." Back in his office, Marcus placed his phone on the desk and pressed record again. This time, he wasn't recording to protect himself. He was recording to protect everyone else who couldn't. And just like that, one traffic stop became a turning point for an entire city, leading to widespread reforms in the Atlanta Police Department, including mandatory implicit bias training, the implementation of body cameras for all officers, and the establishment of a civilian oversight committee with real power to investigate and address complaints of misconduct, ultimately fostering a greater sense of trust and accountability between law enforcement and the community they served.